Today is one of those days where I don't want to be in pain for like 5 minutes, so let's finally talk about this. Today I just want to not be in pain for 5 minutes, but I have a condition called fibromyalgia, so that is not going to happen. What is fibromyalgia, you might ask? I'm going to put a disclaimer in because I'm in massive amounts of pain, so I will edit out the swears. How can I describe fibromyalgia properly? Probably can't. Pain in the ass, bane of my life. It's just needless pain. We don't really know what causes it. We don't really know any risk factors for it. We don't really have good treatment plans for it. We don't really know that much about it. It's such like a broad syndrome, but it's so broad and wide that you can get a brand new symptom and then you can just blame it on fibromyalgia. If I hold my coffee, I won't wave my arms around and then I won't want to cry. I'm fine. So it's painful and unpredictable and very difficult to treat. So I woke up this morning at about an 8 out of 10 just from waking up, and it has since progressed to a 9. I don't like getting close to a 10. I have a pain scale that I use that is very descriptive and useful. I'm not just slapping a random number on it. At least I am not super foggy as well, so I can talk and rant and get this out there. This might be a long video. Symptoms of fibromyalgia. I'm going to read this on my phone. I'm using the NHS website. Symptoms. Increased sensitivity to pain. Awesome, that's where I'm at today. It just hurts to live. Even this t-shirt, when I'm like moving, the fabric moving on my skin feels like fire. I have set myself on fire by accident and it hurt less than fibromyalgia does. Just an FYI. Extreme tiredness and fatigue. Oh yes. Muscle stiffness. I tried to pick something up off the floor and I just could not bend enough to do it, so I guess I just won't be using that thing today. Problems with mental processes, fibro fog, brain fog, headaches, and IBS as well. So those are the main listed symptoms on the NHS. The exact cause of fibromyalgia is unknown, but it's thought to be related to abnormal levels of certain chemicals in the brain and changes in the way the central nervous system processes pain messages carried around the body. It just hurts. Everything hurts. Support groups, let's not go down that rabbit hole. So how does it affect me? Well, I'm in pain every single day. And it's not like I will wake up one day and it'll be like, oh, I'm only at like a 2 out of 10 today. It is consistently a 6 out of 10 or higher. I get more ranty and stuff when I'm in pain. My patience is like this today, and I am just really bored of being in pain. I'm in pain in my sleep. Even when I'm dreaming, I am still in pain. Still feel the pain, even though technically you shouldn't be able to, but I do. The quality of sleep is not good. Fibro fog. My brain does not work very well. Last night I took my pills and about 30 seconds later my alarm went off because I snoozed it, and then it said take your pills and I was like, did I take my pills? It was like a minute. Gone. Just gone. I forget everything all of the time. So when people are like, oh yeah, do you want to hang out? Yeah, sure, I want to hang out. Yeah, let's do it next Saturday. Okay. Gone. Just gone. That's fibro fog. Extreme fatigue. Oh boy. Yeah, just fatigue is the bane of my life. So I asked on Instagram, it's ouchmouse if you want to follow me. I put the link in the description. What part of chronic illness is worse for you? Chronic pain or chronic fatigue? And there was about 20 votes and 19 of them were for chronic fatigue, because pain I can push through because I am so used to just being in pain. That's kind of fine with me by now. But fatigue comes and goes and I cannot do anything with it. With pain you can take a painkiller. If it's paracetamol or ibuprofen, it will not touch fibromyalgia. But what the hell do you take for fatigue? You can take Pro Plus. I mean, Pro Plus and IBS, not a good mix. There isn't really a thing to do, so you just kind of sit there like a lead weight and you can't really move. Blinking is tiring, breathing is tiring, just thinking is tiring. How am I supposed to do anything with that? Headaches. Oh, I am incredibly lucky to not suffer too badly with headaches. My biggest problem is like tension headaches from all of my hair, because that's I'll get onto that in a minute. But I do get some of the worst headaches that not quite migraines. I do get migraines as well. But just the headaches when you haven't done anything wrong and it just hurts. Yeah, the hair thing. So there are different types of fibromyalgia pain, and I think this one falls under allodynia. Dynia? I don't know. So things like this, very soft, feels like fire. It feels like someone's scratching pins under my skin. I'm not even going to do it again because it hurts so much. So I get that in my scalp with my hair, so trying to brush my hair. Spoiler alert, I did not brush my hair before this video. I kind of patted it down and said, that will do. So yeah, it is just constant, unrelenting pain that sometimes just gets worse for no reason. It does, like, you don't wake up like magically better one day, you just wake up magically worse one day, and then that goes away and you're just like, okay, cool, so I'm back to my baseline. It is not fun. It is also a big part of why I use a wheelchair sometimes, because all the energy required to move my legs, which are always in a lot of pain, trying to like overcome that pain to like walk, no, absolutely not, that's not happening. So yeah, wheelchair it is, so I can actually go out and try and do something. But it affects my arms as well, so that's not always a good solution. I get rib pain so badly. Like, the pain in my ribs, honestly, every time I breathe in, that's pain. Every time I breathe out, that's pain. And it's like right here, I'm not even going to touch because just don't. There is no if, just don't. When breathing hurts and moving hurts and anything moving on your skin hurts, how am I supposed to get anything done? Today is a red day. I don't know whether you can see that. It says, today is tough, tomorrow should be better. Well, tomorrow might be bearable, but it won't be better. I got these from Stickman Communications. I will put a link to that down in the description because these are incredible. Today's tough, and not really much I can do about that. Don't forget to like this video, even though we don't like fibromyalgia, but like this video anyway. Leave a comment, anything you want to know about fibromyalgia. Share this video with your friends if you have fibromyalgia, and don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell so that you can get notified every time I post a video. Stay warm and take your meds.